Well, disc golf fans, here we are with some bonus coverage here in the off-season for you guys. The 2025 Cosmic Open at Maple Hill, presented by MVP and Cosmic. This is the second feature card, and I'm very excited to rewatch this. Kind of a rough day. This is Derek and Chris with Gatekeeper Media bringing you the play-by-play. As you can see, the weather here a little wet as we take a look at our card. How you feeling, Chris, to revisit something that happened in the spring?
I'm having flashbacks of how cold it was during this round, but a lot of familiar faces to hang out with during this round, as well as this coverage. So we take a look at some of the top rated players at this event. Simon was back in his hometown, making it for this event. So we're going to move into hole one. This is a par 4, the iconic 853-foot Christmas tree, and then with the new chipmunk gate. Got the Mando here, you got to make it. Familiar green though, OB surrounding.
All right, starting on the top of our card here, Wyatt, a lefty.
Yeah, lefty.
Turning it over, but playing it safe.
Jesse was, if this was in May, just a recent major winner at Collegiate.
Oh, that looks like it's right on the edge. That one's leaking to the right a little bit.
Dylan's telling it to go.
Space?
Oh, whoa.
He goosed the goose, man.
Yeah. Smack dab.
And that was quite the misfire.
Yeah, Dylan Cap way over to the left, basically on hole 2.
Wow, what an angle he had to fight back from.
He's going to try to save his par. Wyatt's pretty far over here to the left. But with that lefty hyzer, he should have his third shot be a pretty straightforward approach. I mean, you can't get aggressive here, man. Like, unless you're Dylan, who actually has a perfect spot.
Oh,
and that's going to miss the Mando,
wow.
dude.
What a weird checkup from the ground right there on the corner.
Yeah, catching those rocks. I think Cap missed. Yeah, Dylan missed it as well. And wow.
Narrowly.
Jesse was smacking it high as... Yeah, that's a tough one there for Dylan. Had a pretty good shot, just that weird reaction. Just misses that Mando.
Man, what a miserable day this was. It was probably one of the most cold and wet rounds that I think I've ever filmed.
Yeah, this is definitely like top 5 most miserable rounds in the history that we've been filming.
What are some of your others?
Women's Open of Maryland, I think 4. It might be 3 or 4 because I think I forgot a hoodie and I was cold.
Very cold. It was inclement weather of 27 holes of it.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was like this. And then obviously the Waco back in 2022.
Yep.
Iconic. Couple bogeys there to start out.
All right, here on the second, a par 3, 381. Pretty level off the tee, and then it dips slowly down before the green kind of pitches back up. OB all along that right side. Far left as well. The creek where the bridge is in play, but not ideal.
Wyatt with the lefty shot, he can go over to that left side. If he gets clean, he can get pin high.
So the addition of that post there is can really get in your head, I think. And then now the new addition of the line of trees, which over the next couple years should be forming in really nicely.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think.
0 for 2 there.
Yeah, I think Dylan's just trying to play a little too fast due to the weather.
That's a great recovery shot, though. He's going to be able to save his par. Horst. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought Wyatt would get to.
I'm excited to be kind of covering a card that's like this due to the fact that MVP Open has been a playoff for quite some time here now. So the local talent, the regional pros, they have less of a chance to kind of compete at a level of this magnitude. So it's nice to be able to feature something else like that here as well.
Yeah, I would agree. Hole 3, 407 foot, par 3. Very specific shot shape here. If you're able to execute, this is a birdie where you are stealing strokes from a lot of the field. Getting a par here is also just as good. Very tough hole. Whoa.
That is the exact reason as to why they're very specific about the tee area being the brick, not the wood that holds the brick.
All right, Derek, I have to go back a little bit because I didn't have my stats up. I was unprepared here.
Oh boy. Just like some of these players for this
Geez.
weather.
Dude, no one can prepare for the weather elements here at Maple, even if you know it's coming. Hole 1 saw one birdie, Malcolm Cooper in hole 1. Round 1, so shout out him.
Nice.
And then we saw an empty nester on hole 2. 0 birdies from the entire field.
I don't know if you could say that you see that very often here.
No, I mean, hole 1 was about an entire stroke over par. Hole 2 is 0.63 over par, and hole 3 is 0.54 over par. So Maple Hill has teeth. When the elements,
and it wasn't just because of it being wet. It's the chill. You know, after a while, your appendages start to kind of stiffen up. So it's a fight against your own body in conditions like this.
Yeah, 3 in a row for Jesse there with the pars. That's good. Good score.
This is the Birdie Pro Championship. Follow the battle through the Pro Tour season. Who will be crowned in 2025? It's a test of strategy, timing, and karma. Do you have what it takes to be a birdie pro? Order your game today.
From tee to basket, we've got the gear to elevate your game. Whether you're chasing birdies or breaking records, we're stocked to keep you one step ahead. Where precision meets flow, get slippery.
All right, back at it here on the 4th, par 3, 2 of 46, downhill, real tight. You can see quite an array of shots for any of these players. You got the overhand, the standstill backhand, the chop forehand.
The tree kick all the way down there and have a chance for birdie.
And I think that's big reason why I like this hole so much.
So demanding for being so short.
Mm-hmm.
Such a tough gap.
With OB behind. I don't think I mentioned that, but I do think that was obvious.
Yeah, this hole hasn't really changed much over the years. They've done a little bit of like hardscaping, but other than that.
No, and to be honest, we have some video evidence of this hole over the years on the channel. Going way back.
Yeah, well, this is one you want to grab your strokes, folks, because this was the easiest hole on the course. Kind of surprising. And it came in 0.13 over par. So the easiest hole on the course
Still over.
played over par. So that goes to show what we're into. Like, there's a lot more golf here, folks. It's about to get pretty messy.
Yeah, and to be honest, we're going into one of the more treacherous of the bunch.
With this one, oh, geez, Louise. Over the water the whole way, with the wind, with the elements. We're going to see some forehands. We're going to see a backhand out of Wyatt. Yeah, danger. You can go to the right if you want to bail out, but I think everyone's going to go to the left.
Yeah, and I think that that's a foolish decision, if I'm being
Oh.
completely honest. I just think it's too risky for what it is. You could just chip something up, really play it for the 3, know that people are going to get ambitious on the tee shot, and have that happen.
Oh, no.
And you know what? Considering, still good.
Yeah, you could save par.
But that's a hard 3, whereas you go that right side.
Oh. Off the wall. Oh, no.
It went from still okay to probably worst case scenario. Probably won't be getting that disc back anytime during the event. That's good. I think that if it's stuck, we can see the drops coming down a lot more now.
That water's so high up. It's starting to flood over into the actual green, it seems. Hey.
Which makes the OB that much bigger. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, some good bogeys here, honestly. Those are the scores you don't want. And then the birdie from Jesse, who was 1 of 11. That was an entire stroke over par, hole 5.
Hole 6 is 385, par 3, slightly downhill. OB real sharp on that right side. You got to bail out on the left, but don't go too far, because there is the pond over there as well. And if you're left and short, pretty tough angle.
So I think this was one of the worst parts of the rounds, and these are the parts you don't really see on coverage or anything. Is weird. There was a backup, and it was a multiple card backup just here on hole 6. So I just remember standing here for a while, just cold,
miserable. Yeah, because if you're moving, at least you're staying limber and things like that. So,
ooh, nice shot.
Any downtime is a negative.
That's a tough angle there for the lefty, but he executes. Going for the bank shot. And then the raised basket right at the wall there. One of the more challenging greens. Get ready for this one, Derek. This one was the 4th hardest hole, and it came in 1 1/4 strokes over par.
Wow. All right, then.
Right, par 4 for everyone. All right, hole 7 doesn't get that much easier. 422-foot par 3. It's mostly straight for the entire flight, and then just a slight bend to the right near the end. Basket tucked there. You want the disc to finish to the right.
I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of how this hole has kind of evolved over the years, and basically just kind of moved. I don't know, like 25 or 30 feet to the right.
Yeah, you can see the service path there to the left. Or right here, because he's basically on it. I agree. Because of the MVP Open, all the traffic.
Yeah, just it
was a good change.
logistically it makes sense, and I think it plays less downhill, or I'm sorry, uphill now, which is a big change. I do believe it adds a little bit more distance as well.
These guys chip it along. Basically just want to save your par.
Ooh, that was a good approach.
Jesse so far putting up a pretty solid round, even through 7. This lefty's gonna take another stroke and, as they like to say, bloody pavement.
The iconic hole 8, 364 feet, par 3, water carry just about the whole way. You'll notice that it's a little more quiet for this event.
Bro. Come on, baby.
Oh. Yeah, it's so cool to see the course kind of in like a stillness, but still with like a pretty big event here, being an A-tier.
Yeah,
like
it's
you said,
almost
with
like
the locals.
the COVID year when they didn't allow spectators. Like
Oh,
that
geez.
whole season was very eerily calm and quiet.
Yep.
buddy.
Looks like Dylan's gonna make it. Yeah, we got a lot of aces that year, so hopefully we can get some more, right? But yeah, this is bonus coverage, so we have this round coming out, and then we're also going to put out hole 8 compilation.
Yeah, so
that out.
everyone in the tournament.
Yeah, AMs and pros both included, and then women's final round. So a nice variety for a fantastic event at an iconic course. Nice birdies there for the guys. We're going to move into hole 9. Boy, this one is tough. Ever since they made this change, straight shot almost the whole way, then down to this hillside. We're going to be playing to the short pin. Still very dangerous, though, with that green.
Get up. Go.
Oh, and I think Jesse pulled it off.
Yeah, I think all things considered, low is not really the end of the world on this hole.
You see people down there. If you can get to where those people are, that is basically the perfect shot.
I envy the
But-
lefties for this.
For this one, yeah.
I like the height on that one a lot. I think maybe he forced it to the left too much. It's a little hard to tell.
And it looks like Jesse can get down to the bottom with that second shot. It's going to be down to the bottom of the hill. There's more room there than you think. This is going to fade to the right. That is not a good spot to be, but pretty good progress. And this is worst case scenario, getting over to the left, because then you're just pinched.
You know, not ideal for
Oh, no.
trolling.
Looks like it took a weird reaction and kind of stayed to the right as well. So he's kind of pinched on the right now. He's not able to get aggressive towards the green.
Hit that stump, baby. Hit that stump. Beautiful.
That's awesome.
That's going to be an easy par for Jesse.
That was good. All right, put a little too much on it. Aired
Hey.
it out just a touch more, but
It's
Dry.
dry.
the wind pushed that down a lot. Okay.
All right, so this one obviously saw 0 birdies. We would think that. It was the second hardest hole. 0.167 over par. So grabbing a par here is diabolical compared to the rest of the field. 59% took double bogey or worse.
Wow. That might be the most surprising stat of the day so far.
A couple sixes there for the group. And then Jesse hanging out in first.
That's what major winners do, I guess. Take a look here.
A lot of bogeys.
Yeah, and the back nine does play a little. Well, I don't know actually. Depending on, I don't think it really gets any better here. But let's take a look at all of our Patreon supporters. Big thanks to all of you for helping make this bonus coverage possible. If you'd like to support, head on over to patreon.com/gatekeepermedia. We'll see you on the back nine.
Later.